Telluride has a beaver pond, starring the beaver. So let's meet this beaver. How you doing, beaver? Talk to you later. As you approach the beaver pond, you see Ajax in the distance. It's quite the magical place. So where is this Telluride beaver pond? Looking down from Ballard Mountain, it's located on the southwest edge of town, under the watchful eye of Mount Emma. So you might wonder, where in the world is Telluride? Please join me on a flight to North America's highest commercial airport. From there, it's just a hop and a skip over to the beaver pond. I'm glad you arrived safely at the pond, just in time for a nice sunset and watching the second largest rodent in the world. Slap! That was cool. How about it? Let's do it in slow-mo. And why not backward slow-mo? Now is a good time to learn about some history of the beaver pond by introducing you to Michael Saffler, local realtor, ski instructor, and maker of the famous movie Beaver Bond with a B.
But I do have some passions that are integral to my relationship to this town, and one of the things that I am very connected to is the local beaver pond, and I've spent a lot of time there over the years, and I've grown a connection to it that that was so strong that when a friend told me that he had a bunch of film equipment and he wanted to make a film, but he couldn't find anybody to help him make it, and he couldn't even find anybody who had any ideas for a film. And by the way, I don't suppose you have any. I said, well, as a matter of fact, I do. And the first thing that came to my mind was the beaver pond, and kind of crafted this idea in my head, and he said, okay, let's do it. And so we did. We put together a film about the story of saving the beaver pond after the dam had gotten blown out. And it's a charming story, even if I do say so myself, that really does capture the sense of community of this community.
With Michael's permission, I present you the intro and a snippet from the Beaver Bond.
Take me with you. Please don't leave me behind. I just might miss you, and I can't seem to find your water.
And this is the story of the relationship of a number of people who decided that the beaver needed a little bit of help in reestablishing their environment after another person had decided to destroy it.
In 1995, the story spread through town that someone had dynamited the Beaver Dam. 5 people, Judy and Dan Mulford, Rob Schulteis, Tim Altek, and Michael Safler, all independently yet simultaneously took it upon themselves to do what no one else, not the town, not Parks and Recreation, were able or willing to do. These 5 people repaired not only the Beaver Dam, but also the rip between nature and the will of man.
Back at the pond, along where Michael and friends repaired it, I reflect on how grateful, as Michael puts it, for our community. As we go underwater, it reminds me of a joke. What did the fish say when he hit the wall? Damn. The beaver pond is amazing year-around as well. Spring, fall, and winter. How many beavers are in this beaver pond? I count 3. As I spend more and more time around the beaver pond, it is turning into a mystical place. I will close with 2 time lapses, one at sunrise and one at sunset. I hope you enjoyed Telluride Has a Beaver Pond.